All right, let's do this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the edition of the Uber Farmer Cigar Garage Talks. I'd love to be outside right now, but it is raining. First off, happy Father's Day. Second off, happy birthday, son. We're going to talk about that. Kind of a special day, so we got some special treats here. Let's go over them. It has been a while, but we have the chocolate chip pudding bread. Absolutely delicious. It's been a while. I haven't been able to have it all winter, as the lady who's making it stopped selling it during the winter. To drink here in a second, we're going to have some wonderful Straits whiskey. And because this is such a special day and momentous occasion, we're breaking out this sucker. Leaf by Oscar, the 10th anniversary. I have smoked Oscar Valdez's Leaf cigars. There is a cigar inside here. Kind of cool, wrapped in tobacco leaf. I really do think that it preserves the flavor. It helps it be a little more tolerant to moisture changes and whatnot. So let's open this up here real quick. Yep, beautiful. You get tobacco leaf. If you need any projects with tobacco leaf, there's the cigar. Usually I turn off the video and light this off camera. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and just do a live lighting. Something different for this video. That's a special edition. Because it is Father's Day. But more so... Ooh, that's a tight draw. We might have to poke this one. Hold on one second here. My poker's over here somewhere. Maybe? Yep, there it is. Very tight draw. Kind of surprising. These cigars usually aren't very tight drawed cigars, but this one is, so that's okay. I got a poker for just that reason. Oh yeah, very tight cigar. There by the foot, sometimes the tobacco gets kind of compacted and whatnot. Yeah, perfect. Just a little tight spot. If you ever have any problems with that, if you don't like drawing tight cigars, there are a lot of different types of pokers. I highly recommend the ones, you get that to zoom in? Probably not. The ones with these teeth on them work so much better. But I digress. Yep, much better. All right, now we're going to give her a little light here. Always toast your cigar first, using kind of an indirect heat. Don't want to pump too much heat in the cigar. And then when you light, draw in so it draws a flame into the cigar. Don't put the flame on the cigar. Beautiful. Delicious cigar as always. Oscar Valdez's Leaf by Oscar, they're called. Keep that going here for a second. Oh yeah. Good choice on this Father's Day. Can't forget, let's try some of our Straits whiskey. Perfect. Again, delicious whiskey and a little bit of chocolate bread to top it all off. Could not have picked a better combination for this video. So what are we talking about here? First off, I finally gave myself a little bit of a Father's Day gift with homeschooling mama's help. She bought a new TV. We have a little gaming center for the kids, and she bought them a brand new TV. The TV they were using, oh hell, that thing's going on at least 20 some odd years old, if not older. I think it's probably older. So we bought a new TV, gave them the new one. I took the old one. I still might. The TV's actually gotten really cheap. I haven't had to buy a new TV in a while. A little 32-inch flat screen TV's insanely cheap. So anyway, in that thumbnail, that beast I took out into my garage. That way, if I want to watch some movies when I'm taking my little hour or so to smoke these cigars, it's a little easier. But more so, we're doing a lot of projects, and the kids are doing a lot of projects. They can quickly pull up YouTube and YouTube video how-to videos. And I do that. I'll use my phone or my tablet. The problem with the phone and the tablet is that it's such a small screen. It goes to sleep, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I thought maybe having a TV in here hooked up to a DVD player and a little Roku device so that we can stream some movies, but also put on some how-tos. Very excited about that. That's been kind of one of my goals ever since I moved out of my parents' house, was to put a television inside my shop so I could watch how-to videos. I actually own a bunch of how-to DVDs, the ones you buy from the different magazines and whatnot. I have quite a stack of them. Cabinetry and woodworking and finishing and all sorts of different project DVDs. I got in kind of a phase of that about 10 years ago. So I bought a bunch. Actually, probably about 15 years ago now. Anyway, the other big thing, hold on one second here, we got something beeping over here. Sorry, I'm all over the spot with this video, but like I said, just keep the camera rolling, right? Something momentous happened today. Today is Vashman's 18th birthday. He's 18. I now am old enough to have an adult child. Crazy. There aren't many things that make me feel old in this world, but saying that out loud does. It does make me feel a little old. That I have an adult child now. That hopefully now he hasn't graduated yet. Technically, he graduates high school next year. He's got one more year of schooling. Kind of, how his birthday lands and whatnot. He will be 19 when he graduates high school, like many people were. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy. He has one more year at home, and then he'll be graduated off to do his own thing. He does have the ability to graduate early if he wants. There's a few other little things that he has to do, one of which is to get a certificate, a certification. He's got to practice his instrument a little bit better. I've went over in other videos, but we have criteria that all of our children have to accomplish, besides doing their K through 12 coursework. Before Dad considers them graduated, they have to be able to shoot straight. They have to be able to make meat, which I'll explain that in a minute. They have to have a certificate, and they have to know how to play an instrument. And I believe that is the way to set them up so that I know when they leave here, they will be able to survive. Maybe not thrive, but they can survive. Shoot straight. Either they can go hunting for food, or they can protect themselves. Vashman is a good shot. We're still working on, all the kids are working on his accuracy is getting better and better. Make meat. This is kind of a twofold one. But he knows how to butcher an animal. He knows how to raise meat animals. He's actually very good at it. He can do the whole process, the slaughtering, the raising. He raises chickens really well. He can butcher them just fine. He can part them out, process them. The cooking's getting there. It's getting there. The next one is that they have to be able to play a musical instrument. And now this one's kind of weird. It's basically, when I was living in Maryland, I saw a lot of people begging on the side of the street. A lot of homeless individuals. The ones who I noticed, though, were getting the most coin dropped into their vessels, their collection cups, were the ones who performed, played a musical instrument, who danced, who sang. They were the ones I saw people would throw money in constantly. So, if times are hard, they're between jobs, can't find a job, they need to make some money, they can go sit on a street corner and play. People don't give money to people who just beg. But if you are performing, they'll give money to a performer. And then the final one is they have to have a certificate. I don't care what it's in. It has to be in some sort of field that they have to maintain that certificate and can be pretty much an easy walk-on position. So the idea is if they're out there doing their thing, living their life, and they get fired from their job. Let's say they're a CPA, sure, and they get fired. Well, while they're trying to find time to, or find another position, they can fall back on their certificate. Certificated positions are everywhere. I could, even now, with my paramedic, walk onto an ambulance. Barbers, hairdressers, you name it, electricians, people who have a certificate to their name. You guys can walk right onto pretty much any position. Any position out there, these days especially. I mean, it was big when I was younger, but now it's huge. If you're a certified welder, you're a certified mechanic, you can basically walk onto positions. They will hire you on the spot. So let's say for some strange reason, certificate you picked, there's no job. Again, then they can fall back on their musical instrument. They can go on the street corner, go to the marketplace and play and make money through tips. Next one, if that's not working, you need to be able to get food, make meat. You can go hunting. Rifle, a bow and arrow, shoot yourself an animal. Well, that's half the battle. You have to know how to butcher it, process it, and eat it. Or you can raise your own animals. Those two are kind of interconnected. And the shooting straight one, someone pointed out that they thought, well, yeah, it's good. You can defend yourself. I'm like, well, I guess that wasn't my intention. My intention was shoot straight. They could go hunting, make meat. They knew how to raise animals. But yeah, if you don't really want to go hunting, all my kids do. But if any of them are like, hunting's not for me, I still want them to know how to raise animals to eat them. Because that's how you're going to eat. If you're poor, so poor that you can't get a job playing on a street corner, well, then you better be ready to butcher up an animal. So my son is still working on his certification, and his instrument's okay. He should really be practicing more on it, but it's close enough. The big one's the certificate. We have him enrolled in SafeServe courses, so he has a SafeServe certificate, which I think will really help him out. There's, again, a lot of walk-on positions. You have SafeServe, and he's pretty good at cooking, actually. Boom. You're good to go. Welcome aboard. So, yeah, crazy. This time next year, or any time between now and next year, he can move out. Be off on his own, getting married, going to college, working a job. God only knows what. And that's weird. It's a weird feeling knowing that I have a adult in my house now, second adult, or third adult, excuse me. It's kind of weird, not gonna lie. Very interesting. I'm willing to embrace this, and as we move forward, I'm excited to see what he's gonna do, what he's going to do with his life, what choices he's gonna make. So yeah, hopefully I prepared him for life. Hopefully I've given him a good head to put on those shoulders. But yeah, as of next year, I'm down a child, right? As of this year, I'm down a child. I now have an adult child living with me. That's odd. What do you do with that? I'm very excited for him. I'm excited for him to move out too and be on his own. That's honestly one of the things that I absolutely loved was when I could finally move out of my parents. As some people point out, though, there's a different relationship between what I have with my parents and what the relationship Asher has with me and homeschooling Mama. But I want him to go out and experience the world. I want him to take chances, take risks, get out there. And now that he's an adult, he can do that. Now that he's an adult, he can start forging his own life, and I'm excited for him to do that. I'm excited to see where it'll lead him. Hopefully, it leads him to wonderful places, and he does great things with his life. But now it's his turn. It's his turn to go out there and do what he's going to do. I can't do anything anymore, so... Anyway, folks, happy Father's Day. For those of you who have adult children, let me know how it is. Let me know what I need to look out for. Am I going to kick him out? Yeah, probably. He's got 1 year. We keep telling him that. He's got 1 year, so... well, there's some stipulations, of course, with that, and maybe that's for a whole nother video. Maybe I'll try to shoot that with Homeschooling Mama coming up, but... Anyway, folks, I'm going to go enjoy my Oscar Valdez Leaf cigar, my straight whiskey, and of course, the chocolate chip chocolate pudding bread. I can't wait. And I'm going to watch something on my television. Breaking the old TV that's now inside my garage here. What to pick? What should I watch first? Who knows? Anyway, folks, happy Father's Day. Stay safe out there. We'll see you on the next one.